Attack on Titan brings another emotional episode for its viewers. It also proves to be the most chaotic episode to date. A lot is happening, and the Eldians and its soldiers are still having a battle within themselves of the rumbling is finally in motion while the wall titans head towards the land beyond the sea. Yeagarist's frontman Floch kills a man for not suppressing his ideals. On the other hand, Connie runs to revive his mother back into a human. Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2. Episode 8 will decide if Connie succeeds in his doing or will he hay. Sheen was seen taking it all in and concluding that the Eldians might finally be free. Meanwhile, Annie is planning to head out of the island and meet her father. It appears that every AOT character has turned out to be the main lead from here on. The previous episode brought many characters and their stories forward. Annie is finally out of the crystal, and is seen to have joined hands with Hitch for her escape. She confirms to not back down, and obtain their hostile moves once again if Eren comes in between her. Meanwhile, Yelena was taken somewhere else in a scene. It is likely that Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 Episode 8 will highlight Yelena's state after while Eren returns from the land of the paths, Zeke is nowhere to be found. Hence the next episode brings a lot of possibilities. Now Connie is on the run with Falco to redeem his mother, while Gabi and Armin also head towards them. The next episode will surely find either Armin stopping Connie right on his tracks or Connie facing. Moreover, Falco is also awake, however he cannot pinpoint past events. Hence, if Falco regains his memories, then he might unleash his newly acquired Titan powers. Finally, Mikasa's scarf is missing. Thus the mystery behind it will come across. Till now it is clear that if someone does not subject to Eren's motives, then Floch will willingly. Season 4, Part 2. Episode 7 of AOT brings the events after the Wall Titans advance. The huge Titans have crushed the residents of the island, leading to many casualties. Hitch is seen taking care of the many survivors. The scene brings an old lady blaming Eren for her home's destruction, while a group of Eldians has a brawl among themselves considering Eren's moments. While some agree, others do not. It is worth mentioning that the former group is more in number and dominates the latter. Soon Hitch enters the building and finds Annie released. The female Titan threatens Hitch and confirms she was conscious for all of the years. Finally, Annie and Hitch head out on her horse to help Annie meet her father. Eren's union call reached the Eldians of the entire world, causing a commotion in the Marleyan lands. The people are enraged and desire to leave the land. However, the Marleyan soldiers find this to be a conspiracy. Finally, Annie's father attacks the soldiers. Back on the island, soldiers offer to help the commander, Keith Shaddis, but he readily refuses. The episode finally brings Armin ascending towards Connie and save the last bits of humanity. He also confirms that Levi should have saved Erwin instead of him. The episode reaches its final panel when Jean watches a man die for disagreeing with Floch. He looks in shock at the man's dead body and the state of the so-called freedom presented in front. Moreover, Hanji approaches Peak with Levi's wounded body for help. Related, Attack on Titan director overworked delay. In upcoming episodes, while Eren resolves to end, the world is onto a destructed but the tiny island Paradise is also collapsing. So Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2. Episode 8 will release on February 27, 2022. The episode will be available on both Crunchyroll and Funimation. Thus, for more updates, keep coming back to the Anime Daily.